Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video by yours truly. We got a lot of content to discuss in the new title update 1, but we got to get into the biggest nerf of them all, the corrupt mantle. It used to last 2 minutes. Now it lasts 90 seconds. That sounds like most of you guys in bed. Anyways, let's talk about the other nerfs. It's pretty crazy. The corrupt mantle used to give a 30% crit chance boost. Well, let's start off with the baby one. When you put on the corrupt mantle initially, it'll give you a 10%, right? Look at that up there in the top right, 40%. If I put my corrupt mantle on, that's now been nerfed in half. Now you get 5%. But when you consecutively attack with it, you then get a permanent attack and crit chance boost. This used to be 20. Ooh, now it's 5, okay? So you pretty much only get a 10% crit chance boost, which don't get me wrong, 10% crit chance is still very strong, but it ain't 30%. And then the attack boost used to be roughly 10%, but look at it right now. I'm at 237, my coefficient is turned off, and if I take this off now, it goes from 237 down to 228. So it's now pretty much roughly a 5% increase from a 10%. So attack's been cut in half, crit chance has been fucking nuked down to 10%, and then the buff duration in totality only lasts 90, where it used to last 2 minutes. Now, from my testing, I did test it with the longsword. I got to the red phase, and I did the longsword attacks that do synergize with corrupt mantle. Those have been unaffected. So I don't think the ticking functionality of the corrupt mantle has been affected in any capacity. I think white form dual blades mode, you're still going to get your ticks on that. I think sword and shield, you're still going to get your ticks on that. I don't think they've touched the ticking. If they did, then they've just killed the mantle. They just fucking put it in the dirt. But the other nerfs are the crit chance, the attack, and the total duration. So this mantle, it's going to be interesting. I think speedrunners are the ones getting affected the most, because they were able to really utilize that 30% crit chance boost to not have to build in that extra crit chance to meet 100% crit chance, right? Because the way that would work initially is they would go, the fight, it will be done in under 2 minutes. So I don't need to build in that extra crit. I'll just use my corrupt mantle to make up for that discrepancy of me getting to 100% crit chance, especially if you're running something like a master's touch build. Now with all these nerfs, oh, those are substantial. It's going to change things for sure. I think some classes are going to pivot to probably evasion mantle. I think longsword might want to start using evasion mantle. It's good synergy. But then certain classes like great sword, sword and shield, they're going to still use the corrupt mantle because they just synergize with it very well. Charge blade's a good one though. I think that one's up in the air. Charge blade can actually use evasion mantle with its savage axe mode. So I don't know. I just wanted to bring that information to you guys. Keep it short and sweet. We got more things to talk about. The bow as well as the new armors. I'm going to be reviewing them. Stay tuned, boys. We got a lot cooking coming soon, especially the hunts. I'm about to be clapping them Mizu cheeks and them Zoa Shia cheeks, and we're going to be getting in the gathering hub. I'm excited. All right, peace.